Labor's campaign movements on day 32 of the campaign. And Bill Shorten has made sure that women were front and centre at his rally in Melbourne today. Joining us live from the Labor campaign trail is Sky News political reporter Annalise Nielsen. And Annalise, it was interesting timing for the launch today.
It absolutely was interesting timing. The rally happening almost at the exact same time as the Liberal campaign launch in Melbourne. So it was quite pointed in that respect. And you're absolutely right, women were put front and centre as well, which seemed like another pointed remark directed at the Liberal Party. But what was interesting to see was the fact that they were targeting Melbourne. There are a number of marginal seats in Victoria which could turn the fate for the Labor Party at the ballot box. And what we're seeing in particular is the fight for a number of seats that previously haven't been considered marginal, seats like Kooyong and Higgins. The Labor candidate for Higgins was speaking at the rally, which is quite a prominent position for any candidate at this kind of event. And we did hear some interesting remarks from Bill Shorten about what he made of the Liberal Party's opinion of Victoria.
Our modest gathering is not the only gathering in town. I understand that the Liberal Party launch is in town today. Now, I am reliably informed that tens of thousands of Melburnians were too scared to go out to dinner last night in Melbourne in case they ran into Peter Dutton.
Now, it wasn't just the Liberal campaign launch today, it was also Mother's Day, which was a pretty prominent feature of the rally, and it is also Bill Shorten's birthday, which got a mention as well. But it was this big infrastructure announcement from the Labor Party that was prominent today. $10 billion promised to Victoria if they win the government, and that promise would be to fund the suburban railway loop, which they say will link a number of the key railway corridors in Victoria and make it much easier to commute around the city. So that's their big promise today, which Bill Shorten did manage to tie in with the fact it's Mother's Day.
And on Mother's Day, we will have the mother of all infrastructure projects, our new commitment to suburban rail loop, a game changer for Melbourne and Victoria.
Now, the Labor Party has taken aim at the Liberal Party a number of times over the number of women that they have in their ranks, in particular the number of senior women. We did see Tanya Plibersek taking prominence this morning, and it was quite a feature of the campaign as the curtains raised at the event. We saw a number of women surrounding Bill Shorten, and he did make a point of singling this point out during his speech.
I make a choice that we treat women equally to men, not just in pre-selection. But in opportunity, in pay, in freedom from family violence. I can make this choice.
Now, that was the last event for the day. Bill Shorten did join in the Mother's Day Classic this morning and did do an interview on Insiders as well, but this rally was the key point of the day. We're now jetting off to Sydney, and we do understand we will be back there later in the week as well. There will be a speech given at the same venue where Gough Whitlam gave his It's Time speech, and we imagine that Bill Shorten will have a very similar message.